Greetings! In today's video, I'll be taking a look at two different introductory sets by Sennelier. The first one is their Experience set, featuring a flat tin with 6 half pans in it, and room for 6 more. The tray is rather flimsy, and I think the space in the middle is for a small brush. The set doesn't come with one, unfortunately. It's a really simple set and setup at a fairly affordable price, and technically a really nice idea. The pans are not individually wrapped. Instead, we get a plastic overlay that tells us what are the colors. The pigment information is not available on this overlay. I had to check out the chart to get that information. I swatched the colors and had no issues rewetting any of them. That's the thing I really like of Sennelier paints, in that they are generally much easier to rewet than some other brands. This is due to the honey content in the paints, which helps bring in moisture and keeps the paints softer. This set includes Sennelier Yellow Light, Alizarin Crimson, Phthalocyanine Blue, Phthalo Green Light, Burnt Sienna, and Ivory Black. I took the time to paint out a small color chart to map out the colors available from mixing the paints in this set. A lot of the resulting colors are green, and others are earth tones. Overall, the mixes are all a bit muted down. It's almost impossible to mix a purple with this set, as the red and blue make a gray color when mixed together. I decided to paint a sketch that would make good use of all the greens available from this selection of colors. The colors are really pleasant to work with, they mix well. I was also able to layer them without any problem. It's worth mentioning that I'm using Strathmore pre-cut cotton paper for the sketches. The second set I'm testing out today is named the Test Pack. It contains 5 tubes of 10 milliliters in a metal tin. This set is also very affordable. The tubes are just like the tubes you would find open stock. They have all of the paint's information printed on the wrapper. The colors we get in this set are lemon yellow, bright red, ultramarine deep, Chinese orange, and Payne's gray. I poured some of the paint into half pans and put them in the second half of the palette from the first set. This color selection is also a bit peculiar, so I painted another color chart to check out what colors I could mix from these 5. The mixes are still a bit muted, but at least we can get purple, orange, green, earth tones, and a neutral from mixing these 5 colors. Here's my take on these 2 sets. I think the paints are nice. These are the professional range from Sennelier, so they are very nice quality for experimentation. What bothers me is the color selection. This is a recurring thing with Sennelier. They have some really odd color selections for some of their sets. I'm all for unusual color palettes, however, I think it's a fairly poor idea in a set meant to explore or test out a range of paints. The test pack of 5 tube is, in my opinion, the most versatile of the 2. It has a triad of sorts, even if it's not an optimal one, and one can mix the secondary colors with it. The other 2 colors are convenience colors, and I'm not quite sure what motivated the choice of Chinese orange here. It mixes a nice neutral with the blue, but then we have Payne's Gray as a neutral in this set too. So I really don't know. The set of 6 half pans stumps me. The color biases of the blue and red are such that it makes some colors impossible to mix. I know that Sennelier is a brand of paint often used by botanical artists, and in that regard, having that many green mixes can be quite useful. However, I would also expect to be able to mix a purple or violet, as a lot of flowers and plants can have those colors. No pink available from mixing any of the 2 sets. I just don't really get it. I put those 2 sets together in the same tin because I feel that with the 11 colors, it really opens up more mixing possibilities. At that point, one could probably get a set of 12 colors with cold and warm primaries and have more options. Sennelier has a range of many beautiful colors, and I'm bummed they went with these colors for these 2 sets. I would love to recommend one of these, it would be so easy. But as the color selections stand, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Great paints, but these sets are just not exactly beginner friendly. The 5 tube set is a really good price, usually, so if you're curious about Sennelier and don't mind this color selection, it's worth picking that one up. The Ultramarine Deep is my favorite commercial ultramarine paint, just saying. So what do you think of these 2 sets? Let me know in the comments below. Take care, bye bye.